Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Rowan here. We're going to make a really quick, simple, easy superhero mask. You don't need a printer or anything like that for this. You just need paper, scissors, and something to decorate your mask with. So it could be colours, could be crayons, could be chalk, you could paint, or maybe you could collage. That'd be pretty cool. We definitely need some string as well to tie on to our mask so it stays on our head. Let's have a look at how I made this mask earlier. I've got just a piece of white paper here and I'm going to draw a big rectangle all along the paper. I'm going to go back up and then go all the way back. Now in the middle I'd like to make a nose so I can cut my triangle shape so I can cut my nose out. Now to find out where the middle is, I'm going to fold my paper in half like that and then crease it and then open it back up, and then the line is going to show me where the middle is. So now I know where the middle is, I'm going to do my triangle there for my nose, and then here I'm going to draw some oval shapes for my eyes. Another one there. Okay, now I just need to cut it out. So here we go. I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut with one hand up and down, and I'm holding the paper with the other hand. Here we go, along there, and cut that, and then I might just cut that a little bit there, and then I'm going to go along this side, cut that out as well, all the way, using one hand to cut and one hand to move the paper. Go. Okay, now this is probably the trickiest bit of making this mask, is figuring out how to cut the eye shape out. Okay, now what I need to do is fold my paper a little bit. I'm not doing that big crease like I did earlier to find the middle, but I've got my shape there for my eyes, and I'm just going to cut and fold it back out, and then I've got the start of a hole. Now this is where it's tricky as well, because I'm going to turn the paper with the hand that's not cutting. My cutting hand is doing the up and down movement carefully so that I can cut, and the other hand is turning, and I'm going to get this shape cut out for the eye. Okay, now I'm just going to go back and tidy this up a little bit here. Okay, let's go on to the other side. Again, folding, not giving it a big heavy crease like earlier. Cut a little shape, and then I'm going to pull that bit out, and then I'm going to start cutting for that eye shape to come out. Okay, here we go. Turning my paper with the other hand while I'm doing the cutting with one. Okay, we're about there, look. Now I need to cut the nose out. That's not so difficult. We're just going to cut that triangle out like that. Brilliant. Okay, now we're ready to decorate, aren't we? So because I need to put some holes in this a little bit later on, I'm just going to do a little hole template there, two little circles, so that I know that that's where I need to put my holes. Okay, I'm going to decorate. So I'm going to get my pen. I could paint, I could cover it in glitter, or I don't know, stick on some pipe cleaners or whatever I've got. I'd need glue for that, wouldn't I? I'm just going to do a little bit of decorating here now. Put some red. I'm going to put some red over here. And then, I don't know, maybe we could go up here as well. You can decorate this however you want. This is my own superhero, but you might like to make one out of someone like Hulk or Spider-Man or something like that. I'm going to get some blue as well, and I'm going to do a little bit of blue up here. Okay, so that's my decorating so far. Now I made on this one, he's got like these spiky eyebrows. Look at those. So how I did that was, all I did was I got an old cereal box, because I noticed that it had a pretty cool blue colour on there. So it's a bit of an old cereal box there. And I've got my scissors and a little bit of that cereal box. And all I did was I went cut, 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 and just cut off strips of the blue paper. I'm not doing it in any special way. I'm just cutting bits. Then I got a little bit of sellotape and I stuck those bits onto it. Okay, so I'm putting the blue side, which is the bit that we want to see, sticking that bit onto the sticky bit of the sellotape. I'll show you what we're going to do in a minute. So like that, and then you turn it over and then you can stick it onto your mask. So let's do that again so that he hasn't just got one eyebrow. I mean, you could have a one-eyebrowed superhero, why not, hey? Maybe his eyebrows are what actually makes him superhero. Maybe he has special powered eyebrows. You never know. Why not? Here we go. Okay. And then I'm going to stick that one on there as well. Okay, so there he is. Now, I want to stick this on my face. So how do I do that? Well, I need to create a hole here. Now, if you've got a hole punch, that's great, makes things really easy. If you haven't got a hole punch, you'll probably need to ask a grown-up to help. Use something sharp and make a hole. No matter what you're going to use for the hole, a little top tip is, this is something that I do. I either put glue over this area or sellotape, and this makes the hole stronger for when you're putting your string or ribbon or whatever. So I've put sellotape on there. I'm going to push my hole punch in and I'm going to make a hole. And then on the other side, I'm making a hole on that bit of strong sellotape. And then I'm going to get my string and I'm going to run it through the hole and make a knot. So I'm making a loop, under, pull, and then I'm going to do the other side as well. Okay, loop, under and pull, and there we have our superhero mask. You have a go at making this superhero mask.